we are here at round 3 of the second season, Division 4 on a Wednesday night. So far 19 drivers, if I'm correct, the 20th will join in a moment. We're here at Spa-Francorchamps, Belgium, where the battle for the Division 4 title is going to continue. Here we are on board with Dopey Man. And he is right behind his McLaren teammate Brandon. You'd think to do it the other way around, as usually Brandon is the team leader and might get a tow from his teammate, but maybe they switch it off, or still have a bit of inter-team rivalry. Alright, now they are starting out lap, and it is Brandon leading the McLaren search. So it's probably one tow for Dopey Man, and in the second round, see there's the switchback. So this should be the fast lap for Dopey Man, and then Brandon probably getting it back in return on their second or third attempt. There was short yellow later on in sector 2, but nothing special, as I see that it looks like the Alpha Towers have been working together with Late and Rolf. So who's going to be the first to set a time? I think it's... Oh, it's ends. 43.5. Decent time, but I doubt that will be good enough for pole position. Ralph with a very decent 43.8. Let's see if Ralph can finally get a good race. Gunther with a bit disappointing result in Dopey Man. 43.9. Expected a bit more of that. There's oh, it's free. Ooh, that must have been a lap with a mistake. Oh, well, talking about mistakes, it was really white here at the exit of La Suarez hairpin. Fish had his last week. Actually had. No, wasn't it 2 weeks ago? My apologies. In Mexico, had his best career result, and that was tied with his previous visit in Mexico. So, in Mexico, being fourth twice is the best of his career. But so far, times are a bit disappointing. As we saw yesterday in Division 5, where pole position was 43.1, I'm expecting around the same time here. Possibly a little quicker, but little quicker should be in the name of guys like Waza, perhaps. who's now also on 43.5. Gunner 45.0. Late returns to the pit lane. So will the Mercedes do the Ferrari? Is Smetanka? No, that's good. Good coming back to the pit lane. Rates to the 44.3. So we still have 5 drivers without a time. Meanwhile, Jordan improving to P3. Mikey coming back. Pino on his in lap. Also validated, I think. Also, Racing Ryan. Racing Ryan is going to set a time here. And he had a good first race of the season. What can he do today? 44.1. I thought he'd do better. And the Alfa Romeos. Alexander has validated his lap time while Sushu is on a hot lap. He validated as well, so we have on track, we have a Merc. That's good. No. And that's an outlap. Once again, the McLarens behind each other on track in their outlap. But ends the provisional pools are being on an outlap, but soon, yeah, you won't have a tow. Bringing the gap is Kuhn will be after him, starting the second run. So ends this. Let's go on board with him. Coming up the main straight. There's a car drives very slowly there. That's him, but moves out of the way. Full throttle, O'Rose and Ruddy on that. Looks good by ends. Now it's going to open DRS. Oh, that's a bit of a tow there. Thank you, Alexander from Alfa Romeo. That's very welcome. Yeah, and then in this section, oh, small mistake. You want to ride the curbs as much as you can, but if you do just a little too much, you know, your car becomes a boat and. Ooh, not invalidated, but I'm not sure if it's quick enough. Goes down to 6th gear in Pro. Stays away from the curbs here. Is he quicker or slower? I assume he's going to be a little bit slower. Yeah, 3/10, which he lost at the start of second sector. Need to make up for it here. Noto has to do it all by himself. No, comes in. gives the lap up, saves the tires, and that means next coming up is Mikey starting his hot lap. We're gonna switch actually to other cars because let's have a watch for Brandon and Dopey Man. Well, Gunji improves with third, 43.7. Oh, Dopey Man is saying thank you to that car in front of him. Thank you, Ralph, giving me this tow. Very welcome. Could be a nice improvement for a Dopey Man. Oh, and it is... Oh no, just slightly. But his teammate... Yes, of course. This is Brandon improving to 42.6. How was that? It's Mr. Qualifying. Mr. Saturday. Oh, if only he could trade that in for his Super Saturdays for Super Sundays, and he'll be winning nearly each race. But well done, Buzz. I told you Paul would be around probably slightly better than what you've seen in D5, as in D5 we unfortunately one set by DMX and by Florian, both good drivers who could possibly go up a tier or two and are somewhat equal in pace on the best in Division 4. And the best in Division 4, well, that's basically ends Brendan, Gunja, Jordan, and on pace Wazza. But Wazza always has Wazza moments. Oh, and 90% of his races, which most of the time make sure he doesn't get the result. Oh, fish. Oh, that's basically what I did myself yesterday. Although I had a bit more damage. Well, better to have it done now, young, than in the race. It's only qualifying. Ralph, we know Ralph can be bloody quick, but he has such a, well, poor last season, and so far this season hasn't been lucky to him either. So let's maybe he found his old form and luck, and if he does, he can fight among the best in here. Reeps seems to be improving in pace each race, but does need to race results too. But it being here among guys like Dolphy and Jordan and Goon is really good for him. Mikey moving out of the way in a bit of unconventional way. Well, top 10 would be fine for him. Racing Ryan P10. What's Tim's doing? He's coming in. Composite. Got slightly white at Pruhon, but none is elevated. I'm pretty sure he can do better what he's done so far. Never the best qualifier, but a very, very decent racer, and actually at P4 in the race yesterday with Division 5. So, and that was a race basically without any driver not finishing. So race with barely any incidents, then finishing at P4. It's done purely on merit, so it shows he's got some good pace here. And Bruce with nearly 310s. Like I said, never the best qualifier, but you'll probably see him end up in the points at the end of the race. Alexander still hasn't set a time yet. Alright, so for all people on their outlet, what are the McLaren's doing? They're on their own outlet this time. They're not giving each other a go. No team orders here. And it's Goon. Goon is the first of the top drivers to start his hot lap. His third run, better said. On Camel Straight in his number 2 Ferrari car. Is slightly above his own previous best time, but that's sector 1, and most time can be won or lost in the second sector. Here he goes. Let's see what he's up to now. 3 tenths up. A 3 tenths could move him into P2. What do the others do, Brendan? Not there. Dopey is up, but marginally. So let's go back to Gunnar. He's done through the busted chicane coming up the straight, and he will improve. He will. 43.4, 3 tenths, P2 for him. So the next one to set a time bar officially in the last minute is Dopey Man. Here he comes. If he breaks trouble like a 10 and could bring him anywhere from P5 but to 8, but he does not improve and remains in P8. Next one is one of the Alfa Romeos. Nope, not gonna set a time, so it's probably Jordan in the Haas. No. Jordan had a poor lap. Ends. Of course, Ends. Can you do it? Can you get back to pole? Ends can get back to pole 42.8. That is quick. Brandon does improve, but only slightly. And wow. Enzo was a far up from the rest. We've seen a lovely battle between these two guys last week. And it seems like we're gonna have Enz and Waza another chapter of that. And everyone has finished qualifying. That means the 20th driver, I think it's Annie Duar, is not going to join us anymore because it's too late now. Look at who joins. Oof. Oh, that is probably like the worst time you could do. Because now it means you could screw up things with the servers. Anyway, the poll is for Ed, another poll for him. Waza in P2, Gunther and Brendan on second row, Rolf and Jordan, Reeves, Dopey Man, Racing Ryan and Mikey complete the top 10. Then we have Gunnar, Jalapeno Pepper, the Smetanka, Hims, Sushu, Le Trish, Composite, and Alexander completed. Alexander didn't have one good run looking at his time, or he must found some wit on a dry track. Pretty close qualifying if you take away the top 2. But some good times, yeah. Well done. Oh, now this is interesting. It's raining. All right. It's raining in Spa, Belgium. We've seen that before. I mean, remember this year's Formula One race where there basically was no race, but apart from 2 laps. I do know that Mikey, the Alpine driver, was there. Alright, so guys, who is on the chat today? What are your expectations? Who's gonna win? Or on the podium? Oh, Jordan just told in the chat already. Wet race, get dry in the second half. Well, those are usually the best races. So, timing of pit stops will be crucial. I mean, if you just pit it because your tires are nearly done and just within a few laps there's going to be dry, you need dry tires, you've done an extra unnecessary pit stop. So while we are on the formation lap of this 22 lap race, I want to give a shout out to a few people that has been mentioned before. Some good friends from our league, some loved people who unfortunately both passed away recently. Veru, yeah, words are always hard to find. We want to thank LaRue for everything that is meant to us and the support during races, and we hope you found peace and much love for your family. En's already told us if he wins he's gonna honor it in the name of LaRue. And of course Miss Slater, aka Celine Dion, Nell's mom, also passed away recently. So our wishes and thoughts are out with your family, Neil, Bacon family. I don't know what to say. It's always tough losing people, but let's go back to racing as we are here on the grid going live. 19 cars. As Andy Dewar was just probably like a minute too late. Ends on pole position. Was it in second? Here we are. Right, lights 1, 2. Oh, really quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, Lath has a drive-through penalty for a jump start. Oh no, that's not jumping this start. That's a shit start. A poor start. Oh, Ensign was out side by side. Can't see it. Well, En's still in the lead. Is he? What's up? Be smart. Don't go side by side through Rouge. Not in the wet. It's usually a bad choice in the dry, but in the wet it's even worse. Don't see any incidents so far. Let's look at who has lost positions. Oh, Ralph. Oh, Ralph, funny how to get qualifying again. Probably a poor start or some bad luck. Drop to P15, and it's Goon moving up to P2 there. Passing Waza. Oh, look, we have the favorite top 5 already together. Mikey in 6th. Mikey having a phenomenal start. Well done, Mikey. This is, for once, it's not Alpha Tauri in trouble, as we used to say, but it's Alpine doing well. C'est very très bien. Oh, yellow there. Who's that in trouble? It's only Shorty. That's late. And he, oh, there's a driver penalty. That's a shame for him. All right. Ends leading. Kunja in 2nd, Waza in 3rd. Jordan really pushing here with Waza. Waza seems to have some trouble finding the right pace here in the wet. Well, Brendan is in P5. He says tonight is about damage limitation. Spa is far from my best track. I'm leading the championship. I want to win at the end, like I've done a few times before. So getting as much points as possible is all I can do, and if that's a podium, that will be great for him. Knowing him, he'll be close, and possibly on it. But yeah, it seems like the regular top 5 is together here again. And Mikey is leading the best of the rest. Meanwhile, they have served this drive-through. Oh, yellow there. Is it our friend Fish? No, I think it's an Aston Martin in trouble there. Well. No, nothing special. Right, so the gaps between most top drivers are around a second. Well, from 5 to 6 from Brent to Michael, that gap is getting slightly bigger, over 2 seconds now. Oh, Mikey, where has the time been? You were the quicker driver. If you and your teammate was a... Ooh, Racing Ryan cuts the corner too much and get a 5-second penalty. Oh, and Dopey Man drops back? What happened there? Oh, that's... Oof. As they go really wide, yeah, the cars drops them. I think P7 to 17. Can't see any physical damage, but the either must have been hit, spun, or been spun by someone else. Oh, Enz! No, Enz, what have you done? Oh my! Must have been off at Radion. There's no front wing anymore. Oh, and then you have to do like... Oh, then Alfa Romeo comes... Oh, Alfa Romeo didn't have any patience, make contact with it and spins off. Might be into savior if it becomes a safety car. Oh. And will be fuming. You're going to see the whole field passing you by, and you still have to pit. And repair your car. You're going to be dead lost. You still have to pit. That is such a... Oh, he'll be praying for a safety car now. Oh my. So, that means... Gunj in the lead. Gunj in the lead, Waza in 2nd. Jordan in 3rd. Brandon in 4th. Oh, Brandon has quite a gap to Jordan now. 2.6, and Mikey is losing just a few tenths a lap on Brandy, but look at who is doing really well here. It's Reeves. B6. The German from Wolfsburg is just getting better each week. Never being slow, but finishing. Oh, much more pace through Rose Radion and is now. Sorry. Side by side with Mikey. And there's the inside here, Mikey. Keep giving each other room, guys. Yes, well done, well defended. On the outside, it's putting yourself on the penalties dot here. Now Reeps under pressure himself from Jalapeno Pepper, who's having a good racer. And racing Ryan, Gunnar, and him, Smetanka, Sushu, all getting in the mix here. It seems like Mikey completely lost pace because the gap now to Brendan is over 5 seconds, and the whole midfield is on his gearbox. Oh, we have a yellow. We have a yellow. What's that? Someone off. Oh, it's Jalapeno Pepper. Ah, lucky for him. Ay, ay, ay. Now that's what the weather does, and especially when it brings big group together. Oh, wait, what's that? Jalapeno disqualified? Okay. That's odd. I'm not sure what happened there. So, those who has been in trouble before, like Dopey Man, Ralph, and Slade, they all be wishing for that safety car while we're on lap 5. We seem to have a 3-man lead, Gunjawaza and Jordan, while Brendan is just 3 seconds behind, and after Brendan is quite a gap. Reeves has now passed Mikey. And let's see what Reeves can do. Can he get away from this huge midfield group that reaches until his teammate P12? That's the question. Can he get away? And not just get away. Can he possibly close the gap to Brendan? Let's monitor that. It's now 6 seconds. Well, Mikey was off to a great start of the race, but is under full pressure. Well, Mike, you've seen me many times before, you know how to defend. And the more you defend, the bigger the gap for your teammate is to the other car, so that is helping. Well, what was it? You never know. Here comes Hims, puts it side by side with Mikey and the bus stop in his past. Drops Mikey to 7. Gets up front, not really changing. Reaps on 6.1 from Brendan, so not really closing in yet. Maybe another part of the track. Here comes Racing Ryan. Racing Ryan now ahead of Mikey as well. Mikey seems to be he's unable to keep the pace well. Fastest lap is set by Paul Sitter, former race leader, ends he's in a very, very bad position in P16 here. After being off track, and yeah, the gap to P1 is 40, no, 54 seconds. That's huge. But yeah, he either needs to be flying or needs a safety car. But well, we do have a yellow. I think the Smetanka is off. Russian for Ferrari. So, well, no, that's not going to be a safety car either. Oh, although he's off again. He's off again. Oh, and out Ralph nearly hits him. But no safety car. Was I still on 1 second? Or less than a second from go now. He's gaining a bit. Fully using his ERS here on Camel Straight. It actually closing the gap a bit. Is he gonna be able to close it more? And what if he does? Is he gonna attack, or is he gonna wait patiently? Well, the latter is not really what's the style. Jordan is 1.5 seconds behind, Brandon 4 seconds behind them, and the gap from Brandon to Reeves is still around 6 seconds. Well, Alexander improves the fastest lap. Another driver who had been in trouble before. We have yellow. What's that? I think it's... Oh, and that's Alexander. That's the same guy who just closed the lap. Probably made a mistake in Lasurs. And is now close behind Lake. Lake who put himself in early trouble with his drive-through. Oh, and with that, we missed actually a very important moment. Waza took the lead. Alright, Alpine leading again with Waza. Going to in P2, Jordan. Still not far behind in P3. So, is Waza move like up in the pace, or going to tires a bit off? We'll see. We'll probably see if Jordan is able to close in as well. Still seems very slippery looking at Jordan here. I'm still very much impressed with Reeves. He's not really gaining time on Brendan, but he's not losing either. And that's just impressive. Oh, Mikey losing another position here. Drops to P9 behind Gunnar. Gunnar who replaces our good friend Nellboy in the Mercedes team tonight, as Nellboy is doing commentary for our two division. Oh, we have a yellow. We have a yellow. And I think that's Sushuoff. Aye. Has he taken anyone with him? That's... Oh, the 7th... No, I'm mistaken. No. I think it's... Oh, it's Frisch. Frisch has no front wing. It's a virtual safety car. And I know several people are just praying for a full safety car. Oh, that's a shame for
Frisch Gazette's aka Jan. If the VSC stays on long, it could still turn into a full safety car, but since the incident solved, it doesn't seem very likely. Yeah, he'll be pitting. It's gonna be tough to get some points here for the German. Oh no, late. Another drive-through. We're speeding under the safety car. Oh dear. Shushu pits as well. Frisch pits. So that means Jan is Frisch. Enns is gonna move up to P14, but the gap to the leader is still huge. I think Enns actually lost a few seconds under the VSC, probably just to be sure he doesn't get a drive-through like others did, because the gap was like 52 or 53 and it's now 56 to Waza. And with Frisch pitting, he came out back on track in P15 just behind Enns. Let's see. They'll be having much fresher tires, so let's see what that brings him. Can he keep up or is he quicker? Let's go back to the front. Was it still leading? Well, we are entering lap 10 of 22. The gap sort of seemed the same, although it seems like Reeves has lost a bit under the VSC. Some drivers just take more care than others. Some lose a bit more just to prevent getting this unnecessary drive-through penalty. Composite is pitting. And he's leaving the pit right in front of the 7 Smetanka and Ralph Albers. And still quite a bit away. Oh, and look at that. Waza gets a time penalty for cutting too many corners. That could really bite him in the end. Still, Gunja, close. Just a second away. And Jordan is just keeping himself on this 1.8 gap from Gun. And not Gunnar, Gunja. Brandon in P4, just maximizing for him today. Where's the fight? It's here with Ames and Racing Ryan quietly moving up the field. Further back, it's Gunnar. Then we have Dopey Man who's fighting his way back after an early incident. Mikey in P10 at a great start is slowly dropping back. And then there is a huge gap. But if I am correct, it stopped raining. Oh, and that means that those who just pitted, like Composite, for example, oh, they will surely regret doing so. As it's probably going to dry up soon and we would need dry tires. And then we're going to see a bit of a different race with all the pit stops. And the question is, who goes too early, who goes too late, who makes a mistake, speeds in the pit lane, who has the better pace. Maybe some people are having a wet setup or dry setup. Oh, it's yellow, and I think it's a McLaren. No, yeah, Brendan. Brendan made a mistake here. Oh, Brendan made a mistake at the bus strip chicane and lost the position to Reeps. He falls back into the group led by Reeps with Hims and Racing Ryan. Oh, let's see if he can recover from that. Reeps having the race of his life so far. And a bit further back is Enzo's slowly closing in on the guys ahead. It's 2.8 away from Ralph. And like 6 away from Smetanka and 7 from Composite. So he could very well still end up with a point or so. But he'd probably need a mistake from others for that. Right now, it's all about not making mistakes and making the right call for the right tire on the right moment. And at this rate... Oh, couldn't you lose some time? What happened there? Probably a small mistake at the bus stop as he lost over a second. Oh, Brendan pitting? Alright. Is Brendan starting the dance or is he gambling? Well, he surely is starting the dance, but the question is it the right call? He goes for mediums. Is it not too early? If this is the right moment, he could... Oh, that's really slippery there. If it's the right moment... Oh, no. Composite's coming in, Enz is coming in. Yeah, if it's the right moment and you are the first, you could gain so much time. And Enz is going for softs. Look at Brendan sliding all over the place here. Wow. Might be too early. Oh, Composite is out! Oh. Where did he crash? I think he crashed on the exit of the pit lane. Was it too... Oh, it's a safety car! Oh, well, your prayers have been heard if you're asking for one. And that goes for everyone, probably from Ralph and lower, or Smetanka and lower, everyone has been in trouble. Oh, and if you just pitted. If you just pitted, you've done it right. assuming it's gonna drive more rips comes in. Alright, so who's going for what? Was that pitted? Softs, and I think softs is the right choice, and I'll tell you why. Is because it might be a bit of a stretch on the softs, but we're gonna have a lap or two, possibly 3 on the safety car, and that helps with the tire degradation. So Goon pits for mediums, Jordan and Reeps go for softs. Hims got what? Hims? Oh, I think Hims made a mistake. He's out on inters. And Gunnar did the same. Racing Ryan definitely made an odd choice with Hearts. That's a mistake. Oh, huh, look at that. Those two McLarens together again. Dolphy on the softs, Brendan on the mediums, Mikey pitted, P10, Smentanka is pitting now, and Ralph is pitting, Fries is pitting, and oh, Enz will be happy with that. Saves his race. Possibly. Is now just behind Fish, because that's what before the pit stops he was just ahead of him. But I don't understand. There's a few guys that either made a mistake with pitting on the wrong tire. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. Or they're gambling that it's gonna rain again. But it seems like to become fully dry. And yeah, so we have 1, 2, 3 cars on inters. Either gambling it to stay these conditions for a while. And if they're right, you know, let's say there's gonna be fewer drops of rain. Oh, what happened there? Because I think Fish dropped it. Because now he's ahead of. Okay. No. Hims. Oh, wait. Oh, Hims, what is he doing? Oh, trying to pit again and then goes off. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Being in such a good position, and then, yeah, that's the end of a chance of a good result for him there. But Gunnar stayed out. I mean, imagine some drops falling now, or it stays in conditions as it is now. He could win. It's a huge gamble, but I think it's more like a mistake, but who knows? Right, so him leaving the pit lane. Where is he? And I think there's still. Oh, I'm surprised he only dropped back to P11. But I think there's still a delta somewhere that drivers have to keep up, because the field is not completely packed yet. Although Hims and Ralph Fish are closing in now, and soon will both Alfa Romeo drives, and then we only have Late, who's nearly a lap behind there with all the trouble he's been in. He's still within a lap. He's still within a lap, and he's able to close that gap. So who knows, being dead last the whole race. Imagine. But he definitely needs at least the lap to be able to close the gap to the rest. So the question is, when will the safety car come in? If it comes in this lap, you won't be able to fully close it. If it doesn't come in, I'll give them a good chance. We haven't had a message yet. Let's go on board. Was that safety car? Yeah, still staying out. Alright, well, we happy with that? As he's now already in sector 2. He was almost a lap behind, and Gunnar decides to pit after all for fresh shots. That really puts him down the order. Oof, P16. Well, Ralph decides to stay out, so I think at Ralph's home, people are really doing a ring dance now, like massively. Because if it would rain, start more rain now, he might win. You know, he just would have the best best opportunity, but to be honest, I think it's not wet enough for Intus. Maybe here and there it's still at crossover, but yeah, it's probably gonna get drier each lap, half a lap. Alright, late is giving it all he has to close the gap. Been in trouble literally from the start with his jump start. Later on, he got a drive-through for that. Later on, had another drive-through. Had multiple penalties. He surfed them all. And now, thanks to the safety car coming out due to composites crash, he can fully close it. And here is the mention: safety car is in this lap. So, well, late. You know what's even more funnier? He'll be having the warmest tires of all. Because he's just been driving at nearly full speed, where everyone else has been on safety car. So let's go back to the front as... Yeah, we'll be seeing the other cars in just about now. And this is the moment. Here comes Waza with the restart. Who's awake? Seems like a good start from Waza. Oh, and Jordan is awake. Jordan is right on Gunt's tail. Oh, Racing Ryan will be regretting his hard tire. Oh. Yellow. Someone's been off. Oh, and it's Fish. Oh, that's a shame. N's already moving up from P11 to P9. Hello. And Waza will, as usual, be giving it all he has. Remember, he has a time penalty. Oh, and I see more drives in trouble. Gunnar's been in trouble. I think Ralph is, and we see another yellow. Oh, that's Gunnar. That's Gunnar. Late already up to P13. Imagine him getting points today. Oh, Waza is of course on his softer tires, much quicker than Gun. Already has a 1.8 gap in within a lap, and Gun gets a pin as well. Oh, and that's golden for Waza here. And who knows? Could we see Rips on the podium today? That could be his first. Oh, look who has the fastest lap now. It's Ends. But he's a bit stuck in this group behind, yellow. Ralph, Gunnar, Alexander, Frisch, all pitting. Yeah, Ralph, yeah, made the wrong choice with the tires. Ends in P9. Just behind Brandon, who is looking for a gap with Smetanka. Oh, and I think Mikey's dropped it. Mikey. And James. No, Mikey's not dropped it, but he is battling with Sushu. Oh, please, guys, give each other room. Him's dropped it. That means Late is in P12 already. And actually looking for points here. He was about to be lapped just a minute ago. Oh, and it's stuck here by Brendan. Behind Brendan, but he has... Oh, he has a softer tire. He must have more grip. What is he going to do here? Lines it up. Let's watch it from the Velcro view. Lines it up. Outside. Oh, and that's Max Verstappen all over again. When he was still in the Toro Rosso in 2015, overtaking Felipe Nasser in the Sauber. Oh! And we have a yellow. Alexander is out. Racing Ryan dropped it a bit. Is of course... Oh, Frisch is out. Oh, and now it's... Oh, safety car! A safety car! Whoa! It's just 3 laps ago we have a safety car! Oh my. Oh, and that is very, very bad for Waza and Goon here, as they'll be having time penalties. So do Racing Ryan and the 7th Smetanka. Oh, this is going to be a crazy ending. Look, it depends. Oh, and the 7th Smetanka even has 6 seconds. He's gonna drop so much. Oh, and Racing Ryan gets a 5-second pin, having contact with the 7. Oh dear. Alright, another safety car. That's unexpected, as the race is almost over. It's kind of weird because the incident is solved, so why a safety car? And how long? And how long will there still be racing? Well, safety car picks up the leaders. Jordan is in a phenomenal position here. He's in third, but both cars ahead of him, yeah, they both have a time penalty. And due to the safety car is, they're unable to pull it out. So, looking good for him. I think Reeps could be looking for his first ever podium. Let's have a look. Safety car will be coming in this lap already. Yeah, of course. Incidents cleared. The field is packed together again. So basically, was only a 2-lap safety car. It means we still have 2 race laps to go. Once again, it was lets the safety car go, so he has room, and he can turn the pace himself. And I think he's already going. Jordan, once again, with a good restart, is really close to going to now. Racing Ryan has a bit of trouble keeping up, of course, on his harder tires. Has the 7 really close, and is not far off, although that's a bit more than I thought it would be. And the 7 gets another time penalty. Because it's about the race win. Waza has been leading nearly all race. But will we get the win? Oh, and Mikey drops the position too late. May get that back eventually on time penalties. Waza's been leading nearly all race. Yeah. He does have a 3-second time penalty. Enns is ahead of the 7 Smetanka. Moves up to P7. Alright, so we are here at the end of lap 21, 1 lap to go, and it's Waza still leading. Has 0.9 on Goon, but more importantly, he has, let's see, he has 1.8 on Jordan. So if it stays like it, if Jordan stays within 3 seconds of Waza and Goon, he is going to be the winner. So penalties are gonna decide the outcome. The gap is now 2 seconds. And even Reeps has a chance. Or at least be on the podium. Oh, Dopey Man gets a pen. That's gonna hurt him. Gunnar gets a pen, was already 15 and lost. That's not gonna matter. Late meanwhile dropped 2 positions. I think Mikey will get some points. And we're coming up already to the last corners. Ooh, it's going to be tight ends here, moving ahead of Racing Ryan, going for P6, and it could possibly even be P5 with all the penalties. And it's Waza crossing the finish line in first. Will he win the race? Will he win the race? I think he won't. It's Jordan! Oh! Whoa. And Waza still gets second. Reeves gets third. His first ever podium. Well done. Gunja finishes in fourth, ends in fifth. Oh, that was unexpected. What an ending. Driver of the day is Shushu. Okay. So Jordan takes his first victory in Delta T racing. Yeah, well done by the Haas driver. Wasn't the quickest, but he was the cleanest. Once again, not winning. Well, he could have, but still, a second is phenomenal. And it's only been 3 tenths. While Reeves did a great race, ended up on the podium. Waza did take an extra point with fastest lap. So Goon in fourth, ends in the end, not losing out too much, finishing in fifth. Could have been so much more. No, his early mistake. Dolby in 6, Brendan in 7. Shushu in 8. Mikey gets 2 points with P9. Hims in P10. Ralph just outside of the points. The 7 drops back to P12. Racing Ryan, P13 late in the end. Still dropped to P14. But too bad. It was looking good for him. And then Gunnar dropped back to P15. And then we have the non-finish and Frischgesattes. Alexander, Composite, and Jalapeno Pepper. And thank you, Composite, for making this race a bit more exciting in the end with causing a safety car situation. So that's it for tonight. Also, if you want to see more racing, you can still go on YouTube and watch our Division 2 race, which was at the same time as this one. And tomorrow, Division 3. And then next week we'll be back on Monday. Sorry, not on Monday, on Tuesday with Division 105. So, thank you all for watching. Congratulations to the podium finish, Jordan, especially with his win of the day. Thank you all. Have a good night. See you next time.